Well, hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today we are out at Lake Hartwell competing with the SCYak kayak bass fishing group. This is my buddy Travis's little club that he's running. This is actually going to be my first tournament event of the year. You know, QC, KBF, that's my home club. They've already had 2 events, but I've had scheduling conflicts on both of those. So I'm coming in rough. This is going to be my first actual event of the year. We're on Hartwell, which if I'm going to be totally honest and transparent, if it were possible to have a body of water as your nemesis, this would be it. This is my nemesis. Historically, not only have I done very poorly on this lake, I also have the worst luck with just equipment, and it's been a long story. If you're any regular viewer of the channel, you know I don't particularly like Hartwell, and the feeling apparently is mutual. So far, honestly, kind of off to a rough start. I pulled in and thought I was fully prepared, and then I immediately spilled every bit of coffee that I brought as I was loading the boat. So I'm going to be running on fumes. And then I went to try to hook up my cameras, and I have some kind of battery or electronics thing going on. So the curse continues, but hopefully it will not continue to manifest in the fishing. But I'm out here on the water, put in at the Townsville boat ramp in Townville, South Carolina. And I got a little bit of last minute prep work that I got to do, and then I'll see you on the water. That's a good one. That's a good one. Heck yeah. That's a good one. Heck yeah, that's a good one. Guys, look at that stud. Heck yeah, 20 3/4. Way to start the day. Look at that. Pre-spawn. If I don't catch anything for the rest of the day, it was worth it. Look at that bad girl. Let's get her back in the water. And now it's time for tackle roundup. All right, guys, what I caught that fish on, let me show you, is this. It is a Z-Man Jackhammer in that Fire Craw, I think is the name of it, 3/8 ounce. And then as a trailer, look at this cool little thing. It's called a Bloodworm by FourSeven Lures. Look at that thing. Philip sent me a package. These are hot off the presses, so I don't even know if they're commercially available yet. You might want to check the website out at FourSevenLures.com. But look at these things. He sent me like a variety pack. Let me grab one, and they're like different colors. So it's like a little like finesse style bait. I guess you could use it as like a drop shot or anything else. I'm using it as a trailer, but he's got a lot of really cool colors. Look at that. I'm not doing anything crazy with mine. Let me see. I'm not doing anything crazy with mine. I'm just using a standard red to match that Fire Crawl. But yeah, it's got like a lot of flake and stuff, a lot of salt in it. Look at that. Pretty cool. FourSeven Lures. But yeah, that's a good way to start the day. Yeah, it's 20, I think it was 20 1/4. Definitely pre-spawn. A lot of fun, but I'm gonna get back to it. And that concludes today's tackle roundup. good one. Oh my God. That's a good one. I ain't gotten a bite in a long time, but that's a good one. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Whew. Look at that toad. Oh, that was a self-release. I don't know if you saw that. He got himself out. Well, guys, I didn't get a release on that one because as I was submitting my pictures, the fish just decided to let himself out of the net, which is cool. 19 inches, man. I ain't getting many bites. I mean, I'm 3 hours in. I've only had those 2 bites, but the 2 bites that I've had have been good. I have like a 20 and a 19, so that's good. I'm apparently around big fish, but I don't know if I'm around enough big fish. So that's kind of where I'm at. I was literally contemplating a move just because I'm not getting anything. So I don't know what I'm going to do. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, almost midday update. This is a tournament, unlike the QC tournaments. This is a 5 fish limit, 12-inch minimum. I still only have the 2 fish. Bites are very fickle for me. There's people that are catching them. Unfortunately, I'm seeing a lot of there's like a major league bass boat tournament out here, and I'm seeing everybody out in the middle live scoping. It's frustrating because that's not my wheelhouse, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. Still plenty of time to make something happen. I just need 3 bites. Hopefully I can get those 3 bites before the day's over. Anyways, I'm making a move. I'll get back to you. He's gonna be big enough. Maybe. Awfully small. All right, he ain't much to look at, but 12 inches still counts. Look at that little dink. Right now, I'm just trying to put together a limit. I lost one just a minute ago. It was probably 14. I mean, nothing big, but I need to get a limit. I've got 2 nice ones. If I can get a limit, I think that'll go a long way. But let's get this guy back in the water. That's not a bad one either. All right, guys, that's number 4, a 16-incher. Just one more to go. Fingers crossed. It's been tough. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's doable. But we'll have to see what happens. Look at that little guy. Nice and fat. All right, gonna get him back in the water. Come on, man. Well, that's my limit if I can get untangled. Man, it's a mess. Out of the wind. Man, that little guy put up a fight. All right, guys, look at that. That's a long one, 17 inches, but that completes the limit. Heck yeah. That little guy, man, he put up a heck of a fight. He did not want to go into that net. But good news is I now have my limit. If I can get, I have one 12-inch fish in my stringer. If I can get rid of that, I stand a chance. But let's get him back in the water. That'll be a slight upgrade. All right, I lost my front camera. 15 1/4. Heck yeah, that's a 3-inch coal. All right, got that 12-incher out of there. Heck yeah. Let's get him back in the water with 25 minutes left to go. Not gonna help. I don't think. 15 1/4 is my smallest, so it ain't gonna help. Not gonna help me. Let's get him back in the water. Well, guys, 4 o'clock. That is officially lines out. Man, it was a tough day, but I was able to eke out a decent limit. I don't know, I mean, the standings are shut off right now, so I don't know what the final results are, but I'll put them up here at the top once I figure out what they were. But my stringer is not a really good indication of how the day went. It's a 5-fish limit, and I think I caught 7 total. So it's not like I was like wearing them out all day. It was, I mean, up to, I think it was 3 o'clock. I didn't get my limit till 3 and lines out is at 4. So it was tough actually. Started off, got 2 big ones. And then I just couldn't make anything happen for like the rest of the day. I didn't start getting bites until the very, very end, but I'm glad I did. Very cool. Thanks Travis and SCYak for putting this thing on. I'm gonna say, I mentioned earlier that Hartwell's not my favorite lake. It's still not my favorite lake. This lake is incredibly tough to me, but still had a good day out here. I had fun out here, so that was cool. If you'd like to know anything about what I did today, the lures, the launch, or anything else, you can look down in the description box. I'm going to leave some additional information down there. But while you're there, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. The channel's updated every week with new fishing content and new fishing adventures. So I'll be seeing you next week. This is Josh, and this is Abide Fishing.
And in second place, coming down from up by the Lake Wiley area, Abide Fishing, Mr. Josh Myers, who will also take home big bass.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, hey, I want to work on a different big bass next year, but I'm where it's at.
Very nice.
Isn't it? Oh, you got prize bags too. I forgot about you for small bass, and Bobby, but I got you. And what'd you do out there, dude? You were catching fish, big fish early. Like, tell us about your day.
Yeah, I caught a big one like within the first hour, and then I caught the biggest one. It was like 20 3/4 very early. And then I caught a 19 like an hour later, and then I had like 4 hours of 0 bites. I didn't think I was going to get a limit. And then I caught a bunch of little ones there. I say a bunch, it was 4 little ones at the end, so it was just enough to actually do the limit. But I gotta say, FourSeven Lures, everything was on the FourSeven Lures something, so check out the YouTube channel and I'll show you what I was using.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Good work, man. You'll take home 160 for big bass and 308 for your second place.
Awesome.
Thanks, John. Look forward to that video. Go watch the live fishing, people.